Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is what we got going on today. Let me turn this around. So we're gonna fix this right underneath the windshield here. He's already started on the piece. It's right here. This is our template piece. And he's got it taped off, and he's gonna pattern that thing out, and we'll be good to go there. Yeah, this, if you, just in case you haven't kept up with the build until now, we're working on a 1973 Challenger. That's the car there. So we've already repaired a lot of it. There was a big rust hole here. There was a big rust hole right here. There was rust underneath here because there was just mud caked through the upper cowl. I guess it got through the vent holes there. So it did some damage down here, which is probably what we're gonna do after we get done with this. And it also did a little damage on the side here. So I'm filling holes right now. And we're just about done with this part. It'll be grinded down and you'll never see that. So this was rotted out through here. We had to put this in as two pieces, just in case you haven't been keeping up the build. But yeah, and then I just filled some holes here and put this piece in. But we're about halfway there, guys. So, all right, guys. I know in the last video I said we were going to be working on this right there underneath the windshield. We ended up working on this. We've already filled one spot over here. It's right here. Again, you're not going to see that when we get some good paint on there. And then this one actually had rotten, I guess from where it had dirt packed in behind the windshield cowl, or the wiper cowl, whatever you want to call that, fresh air box. It rotted through both sides, rusted, oxidized, whatever you want to call it. And it not only got this side, but it also got that side, so we had to weld a piece in there. So and then we got this piece to fix, and hopefully, fingers crossed, there ain't no rot behind that, and we'll be pretty much done with this part.
So we're just getting the metal sized up here. And we're filling that in with 3 pieces of flat steel. We're just getting it sized up here. Well, a little bigger. Let's give me one of our 3 pieces of flat steel. Go in there. Yeah, I'll leave it big. Fall through and it's right. Okay. Very close to the So, you definitely need a magnet. Unless I put them butt weld things in there.
This is the brief free right now.
So we got this mounted up.
Those right there are the trick now. The
Boat ready. We're gonna get the old rust out and get into new metal.
This is what we're going to be spraying through this whole body.
Oh yeah. What do we got here? We got some POR 15.
Yep, POR 15, man, that is the best for rust. Yep, we're going to take a cavity gun and spray that throughout the whole car.
Alright,
Hold
y'all.
this thing together.
You can hit it with some POR 15.
Alright guys, here's what we got going on. We just got through welding that shut, grinding it down. Needs a little bit more grinding. But for the most part, you ain't gonna see that when that's painted. It's that close. But we're moving on to this spot. I think we're going to cut this out. What are we gonna do here, Moss? Are we gonna overlap that? Or are we gonna go underneath it? Okay, so we're gonna bend a piece to go in behind this because there's literally nothing. We don't want to risk welding onto the support, the steering wheel support behind there. So we're gonna put a piece of metal, we pre-bent it, and we're gonna put it behind there, weld it to it, and that'll be kind of like our shield, and also keep anything from that's entering the top of the windshield wiper cowl, fresh air box, from entering into the cab. So stay tuned, guys. That's what's coming up next. Alright guys, so let me show you what we got going on now. So we got this piece in. Somehow a hole got burnt in there. I'm back to do the welding now. I'm gonna fix this all up and everything. So I'm just trying to line this metal up. I'm thinking I'm going to, hold on, let me put this shield down. I got this shield in my hands. Alright, this up here, I'm thinking I'm going to weld that from the inside of the cab and then come back out here, because I don't want to be burning holes through the metal and make a big hole. It's just going to be a headache in there to get to. But if I weld on the other side inside the cab where I have better clearance, then when I weld out here, the metal density will be different so that it can handle more heat without melting. So that's what we're going to do now. And then he's got to cut this out for the steering shaft to come through. And I think he's got to pop a hole in it somewhere. So, and then we got to put the other piece that goes on the outside. But yep, that's what's going on. Alright guys, that was hard to get to, and that looks like crap, but like I say, again, it's in there, and we're just trying not to have leaks. We're going to grind all that down anyways, but the first piece is in there, even though it's hideous and hard to look at. But yeah, that's the first piece laid down in there. Alright guys, so we're just putting this outside piece in there. I don't know if you can see that. That's the outside piece. We've already grinded down the inside piece. There was a massive hole over there I had to fill. We probably should just put a piece of metal in there, because as you can see, the fracture actually goes over to this little rust hole. I don't know if you can see that line, but there's actually a little crack where the metal's weak through there. So we're gonna fill the rest of that in. It's got a little bit of a gap in it, but you know, I'll fill all that. And grind it down. I've been laying it down in there equally. So, but yeah, we're gonna weld this up, and we're gonna go ahead and cut this piece too. We haven't decided if we're gonna cut or leave that weld. I think we're gonna leave the weld. So that's what we're doing now. Guys, he's just cutting that piece now. He was trying to go ahead and put the curves on it because it's got fall to it there. There's a little drainage. There's a drainage for the fresh air box, or the wiper, upper wiper right here. So like I say, that's got fall to it. It comes down and it evacuates there. So Alright guys, I know y'all missed a lot, but this is what we got now. I've been away, so we've had somebody else doing the welding. Anyways, we got that done. Sorry we didn't get it on film, but there's been a lot of fabrication. So, and there's going to be plenty more to go around, because we're going to have to do this roof right here, because as you can see, it's dented in. Probably can't see with all that stuff on it. So dented in a little bit, so we're gonna have to do the roof. There's some other spots on the car, but it's getting there. Guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank y'all.